This is Smell, an interactive event here at the Science Museum's Dana Centre. Smell is the fourth event in our 5 Senses series funded by the Royal Academy of Engineering. We'll be exploring the latest in artificial noses and how they're being engineered to sniff out different things. George Dodd is one of the UK's leading scientists working on the sense of smell. He's the founding father for electronic nose technology and is now working as a passionate perfumer.
Stick your finger up your nose. You'll find you actually can't get your finger up very far. In fact, our speakers from Imperial will tell you that you have a whole series of baffle plates which stop your finger going very far up.
I'm working in an aeronautics department and I'm trying to understand how air flows in the nose. I thought it'd be an easy problem, but I'm still working on it in collaboration with some surgeons and scientists.
Okay, and how do you see this technology being used?
Okay, well, in many ways. One way would be trying to deliver drugs to the nose for therapeutic reasons. Another way would be to try to help surgeons who have to do operations plan their operations and measure the outcomes. Another one, which is a general problem, is how does something like the nose accomplish so many different jobs in a very compact device? I mean, this really, in some ways, is the most interesting generic engineering problem.
We can think crudely of smell mechanisms as a very elaborate, and indeed these colleagues will tell you how elaborate. It's an elaborate shape sorting exercise.
I'm going to show you some of the things that we're doing to try and make electronic noses mimic the human olfactory system, kind of try and get them closer.
And what would that be used for?
Well, there's really kind of a range of different applications, predominantly things like healthcare, security, looking at environmental pollutants.
Indeed, we have good reasons now to believe that there are definite spring odors which literally wake up our brain. And indeed, I've been doing some experiments recently with spring odors which in controlled tests from people suffering from SAD, seasonal affective disorder, popularly known as the winter blues, we have certain smells which are just as effective as the light treatment.
The audience formed small groups to chat with the engineers and scientists about their work. After their discussions, we asked the audience what they thought of the event.
I personally found it very fascinating. I found the perfumer really interesting because having no sense of smell is why I particularly came to the event. And it's quite fascinating to hear about how much I'm missing out on, really, about all of the receptors that you don't actually think about that's kind of going on.
I wasn't aware of the Dana Centre. It was actually my wife who took me here. She's been aware of it for a while, she's been wanting to come, and the reason why is because she claims that she has a much better sense of smell than I do. She can smell lots more stuff than I do, so we said, well, why don't we actually go to somewhere we can actually find out more about the sense of smell, and so that's why we came, and I found it thoroughly enjoyable. I'm not a scientist or anything like that, I just literally came to increase my knowledge, and it was fantastic.
We asked the speakers how they found the event.
I think it went very well, actually. I think it was very stimulating. It's made us think about how we present our work. It's also made us think about what is important in terms of just general people. What are they interested in? So I think it's been very stimulating.
The audience was very communicative. It was a very pleasant environment to talk to people about electronic noses.
And I was talking about people's love life. That's all our lives. We all have this one cherished feeling of meeting some wonderful romantic partner who makes us feel wonderful. And we could actually rationalize that in terms of hard science and pheromones and smelly molecules and how the smell brain works. So it's a nice combination of the personal and the public. And I think this evening did it very well. I mean, that's what Dana's all about. Congratulations.